Thank God. City to city, state to state. That's how we get it. Free guy.
I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dough. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blowing hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10 or 4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock. I got a 30 on this bitch, it go ba ba ba. I don't play around with niggas, they go ba ba ba. I see the J's pulling up, I'ma shake the spot. And this shit be hella hot, they coming non-stop. I be thumping out an AZ, I got a yang. Still got some P's touching down in ST. How you speaking on 100 man? You don't know me. How you say you copping them slabs, you in the city? How you say you plugged up, you ain't heard about me? I'm a real black Migo, I serve everything. I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dough. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blowing hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10 or 4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock.
There's something. Shoot something, we betting gold stack. 1,000 ways to get this paper, you heard what the song say. I know niggas turn states, so watch your moves. These niggas snakes, these niggas wet, it's all a facade. Don't be no fool. I'm fucking with 100 man, running up, run through 100 band. Talk about tabs, sipping on track, you know we pouring up candy. I turn a 2 to a 4 and a 4 to an 8. I heard the alarm, we don't fuck with the Jake. You fucking with streets, you getting that cake. I don't give a fuck, nigga, how you getting that pay. I'm known for knocking your bitch and turning her up. These other niggas bluff, you know we cutting up. Yeah, we get to that money.
I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dough. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blowing hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10 or 4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock. I got a 30 on this bitch, it go ba ba ba. I don't play around with niggas, they go ba ba ba.
Yo, we in here. Yo, what's going on? This is the DLG podcast. This is your boy Dr. Hood, back on a Saturday, kicked up. You know what I'm saying? I decided not to wait till super late and go up and just go up right now. Anyway, hit the like and subscribe button if you're in the building. Hit that bell for notifications. You know what I'm saying? Also, go check out the Dr. Hood channel, DRH19D, if you didn't know. For more, you know, we getting it in. Today, we got a few topics, few little clips, videos. You know how we love to react to the videos and get your reaction. Make sure you leave your comments. If you got any type of smoke, you know what I'm saying, feel free to come up. This is a safe place where, you know, you can get your shit off without anybody attacking you or whatever. I always leave the link in the comment. In the comments. If you guys want to ever come up, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. We're trying to expand, so you guys, if you guys want to join the panel and get with us, you know, go check out the DLG podcast group on Facebook. Go check it out there. Leave me a message over there, and you can definitely get on the panel. We'll have somebody, you know, reach out to you, and, you know, we'll go about it like that. Trying to keep it professional, though. We don't want it too many trolls up here. Although, you know, if you want that smoke, it's open platform. You can come on up and get the smoke anytime, you know. Anyway, blowing on that alcoholic alligator. Some of the most expensive weed up in the motherfucking stove. You dig? I love it. It's some super gas. You dig? Well, bet you're wondering what's on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Got a clip from the Lapeef network. We got Kevin Samuels, as usual. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a channel where, you know, if you do like Kevin Samuels, I mean, we liked what he did. This isn't a channel where we just take his words and make a Bible out of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But there are some similarities in the way business is supposed to be conducted and the way I actually conduct myself and my business and when I'm dealing with women and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on no simp shit. That's not tolerated. We don't trick over here, so that's some of the differences and what's going on over here. But let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at, y'all. We're just getting it going. We're getting it going for you. All right, so we got some Lapeef. We got some Lapeef network, and we're gonna be reacting to some of this. So bear with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything's fair use. We don't need any copyright strikes from them boys over there. I know they do a good job on their channel. I'm not trying to take anything from them or whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all good, man. JR, Lapeef, and Antoine Daniels, all those guys, they got a pretty dope panel. If you guys if you're taking notes, if you're trying to join this panel, I mean, this is a very good panel. You see how it's operating. Everybody kind of get a chance to get their shit off, get whatever they came to say, get it off, rather if they've been holding it all day or if it just comes to their mind. It's kind of operates like a well-operated machine. Ain't no disrespect, disrespecting people over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for keeping it going. They pushing up through the algorithm. A lot of them been over on YouTube for a long time. So, it kind of helps out to see some of the benefits and, the results from your effort that, moving forward. Anyway, we ain't gonna waste too much more time, actually, and let's get into it.
She can't handle her own and she still wants you to pay for them. Next slide.
Okay, so this is a top signs of, know that a woman's using you. Basically, everybody had been in a situation where somebody has tried to use you, whether if you went for it or not, if you was the easy bait or if you was the person that was resilient enough to figure it out and not be stuck and, just getting used and getting abused. It's really not a fun thing, dishing out, and when it's not being reciprocated, nobody really respects you as a man. It leads to men simping out all the time. It's definitely a trigger to be a simp, for people to call you a simp. If you're doing favors and things for women that don't give you anything in return, they're not appreciating what you're doing for them. That's actually turning you into a full-blown simp. So here we go.
Baby me, I don't know what that means. Baby me, you're being used. If a woman likes you and she's interested in you, she will spend on you. Truth is, a woman that's into you will gladly and effortlessly help out. In fact, once she's noticed you're the one that took care of the last date bills. Next slide.
We're gonna stop right there. Let's comb through that real quick.
Yeah, that's something that y'all need to comb through, because I didn't really get it. I think women expect too much. Of course, you're gonna get things. I like to just do things the way I like to do it, the way I do things. There's plenty left over for, people around me to eat also, and to reap benefits and, to do things. But it's not something that, it's going to be expected. You're just expecting me to do something. So if you're expecting me to do something for you, or to provide or do some type of thing, or pay for dinner or whatever, then I might as well be expecting you not to be able to do those type of things. So watch when you put yourself in that situation and you're the one on the receiving end, or wanting to be on the receiving end, and you're just the one that's got your hand out all the time, because every time you got your hand out, we can already see what's in your hand, and it's nothing to give me. So it's automatically a turn off. So, just watch that, ladies. try to do something with your man. Try to take him out so that he can feel like, you know, he doesn't have to do that. I think that wins guys over a lot of time, because there's a lot of women that will take advantage of the situation, and just because I'm going out anyway, that they'll just want to come 20 times in a row without trying to do something, and they'll just kind of figure out what your schedule is, and they'll try to find out a way so that they can fit in and that they can use you. Okay, so be smart, y'all.
So this slide in particular, and that was like the other part of it, saying the top signs that you know that you're being used by her, right? So this is men being used by women. She will make you pay for everything. How you guys feel about that? Is that think there's some truth to that?
Absolutely.
Shane got his head down, so I guess you good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a reaction to that post, but go ahead. Let's talk about it. What do you think? Thoughts about it? Okay, don't. I'm with Dad. Go ahead, man. You guys, I'm telling y'all dry today, man. God damn.
So I thought Shannon was gonna go.
And another one.
Man.
He had that response, but as far as I don't think a woman can make you pay. You know what I'm saying? It's really more of a choice that you have decided to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to take her out on a date, so I'm going to spend my money on her. And whatever comes of it, comes of it. The mindset behind to say that it's a red flag, in my estimation, my short time, as you will, on the dating scene, women will, you know, you want us to talk about just the first part or the second part? Just the first part? Okay, so like women will spend money on you, right? If they into you, you know, I've noticed that for sure. And so at the same time, what type of woman, or what type of money does she make? And what is it that you've referred to as spending money on?
It's just not sitting there expecting me to spend it on you. I think, you know, when a woman steps up, and you know, like I said, how much does she make? She could be loaded. She could be straight bullshitting. Some women are tricks also. So, excuse me. Just because a woman spends money on you does not mean that she's into you. You know, she could just be a trick, and she could be wanting you for one thing. She could be wanting you, you know, for short term, you know, different things. So that's not an indication, but it's definitely an indication if she just always has her hand out and she just expects it, and she acts like she doesn't appreciate the things that you're doing for her, whether they're big or small. You know, that's the thing. They don't have to be big. Things don't have to be tremendously big for it to qualify. You know, it could be something small. So you know, this is we really just wanted to go here. This is a random one right here. There's a few people on the panel that I enjoy hearing some of their perspectives. So, you know, we're just gonna flip through it and go. Everything's fair use,
for
y'all.
me, I'm a pretty
like
simple dude. Button. You know, like just really simple dude. Like if my girl say, you know, surprise me with something like you know, some Sour Patch Kids, like I'm like, that's pretty dope for me, because I'm simple, because I don't really need a lot of things, right? But another guy, he may say, okay, well, she didn't buy me the Jordans, or she didn't buy me a Xbox or something like that. So I think it's to each their own.
That's a time where, you know, we got to get off of that. You know, one of my partners hit me up today, asked me, was I playing the Madden? You know, I mean, you know, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But we got to get off of that, man. You know, these Jordans and these Xbox and this, you know, this shit that kids need to be doing. That's what kids do. You know, let's get up off of that, you know, and women, just quit buying that type of shit. You know, men, we don't need that type of shit. Go buy something for the crib. Go buy, you know, a lawnmower. Go buy, you know what I'm saying, a weed whacker. Or go buy, you know what I'm saying, if you're rich, go buy an excavator. Go buy a motherfucker dump truck or some shit. Something that can generate some cash. You know, I think that's what we need. And, you know, if you're going to spend excess amount of money on bullshit, I mean, you ain't got to go get no forklift or no shit like that. But, you know, depending on your tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? Get some gifts that can turn over some income. You know, go do something. Go, you know, sign up and you know, get some shit going, man. You know, let's get it going, y'all. That's why people always talk about us being in the back, and they say we crying about it. So let's do something about this. Change this narrative. Let's get off of these Jordans and stuff.
What is it in reference to she's spending money on me or she's not spending money on me? And then going back to buying dinner, you know, it's a part of the courtship. I think men have lost the desire to court a woman. And yes, it is expensive to date, but if you desire to date someone, then you got to be ready to spend some money. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a red flag.
You got to be ready to.
Red flags come.
You got to be ready.
Ways, but I wouldn't
Hold up, bro. You know, you got to be ready to spend some money when you don't have. Well, yeah, he's right. He's right, because nowadays, you know, gas, everything. So, you know, you're gonna spend some money. Rather, if you even go to the mountain on a day that the national parks are free, or you go to a national park, or you go fishing. You know, there's different things that are inexpensive. You know, you don't have to just go eat an overpriced meal and look at other people, you know, in the restaurant. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, there's plenty of things that you can do outside of that can really spark off a date. You know, go for a walk. You know, there's a spot I like to go to. You know, it's a nice walk. I think it's 3.5 miles. 3.5, 5 miles maybe, you know, really good walk. Takes about an hour. You know, like I said, we're not smashing. You know, I got a nice little hill, nice little incline on it, 1/4 mile other way. You know, it's a nice hill to a mile. Might be a mile because it kind of curves around, goes up, curves around again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it's at a pretty decent incline. You can just go down at the bottom and just walk on the bottom. They got a parking lot at the top, parking lot at the bottom. So if you park at the bottom, you could just stay at the bottom if you don't want to climb the big hill. But the thing is that you're going to be able to open up and get to know the woman, and she's going to be able to get to know you. It's going to be a different experience. And, you know, you didn't spend any money. You know, if you already had gas in your car, you know, you can meet her there, or you can go pick her up or whatever. And you can hit it off, and you'll see that if you step outside of the box and do different things, that you'll be looked at as a more well-rounded off man and a better individual as a whole. So your results might be a little better than a guy that all he has to offer is a meal and he's kind of corny. She know that you just want to fuck. You know, she's just thinking about how corny you are and how you always buy her food. Okay. Hit the motherfucking like button, man. Hit the motherfucking like button. You dig? This Dr. Hood DLG podcast. Come check it out. Come check it out. Come check it out. You know, Dr. Hood going on. We up in here by myself tonight. You know, it's all good. Some people, I mean, there's a lot going on tonight. You know, there's a lot going on. You know, I just send the links out. You know, you can always hit me up on Facebook. Those that know, they already know. You know what I'm saying? So let's push.
That's the reason why to say she's not the one, because you're paying for every date and she can't make you do nothing. You choose to spend your money.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah. Agreed.
You on mute, JR.
Oh, I'm thinking y'all on mute. I'm like, damn, like you on mute. No, I was going to you, Rio.
No, I agree with a lot of what he said. To me, it brought to mind concern, right? A woman that really cares about you is naturally concerned. So she may do thoughtful things, you know, just in evaluation of
a
what
woman
you need.
that cares about you.
Minimalist. We tend to
a woman that cares about you, you know, she's gonna be there to lift you up. She's gonna be there by your side. She's gonna be there when that's all you want to do is sit in the house. You don't want to go out. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be right there. Not because she's homeless, See, I think a lot of people get it twisted, and a lot of women and men, you know what I'm saying? You guys, they get it twisted. Women get it twisted. Summertime, everybody's trying to do their thing. Wintertime, everybody's trying to shack up because motherfuckers is homeless and they done fucked off their money. And a lot of motherfuckers is looking for a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You guys got to watch out for that, man. It's a lot of relationships and a lot of families being started based on that this guy just really didn't have anywhere to go. It's sad, and some of those relationships actually work out and turn out to be great relationships, but that's very anecdotal. That's a very small amount of people that is couch surf and, live that type of life. And then when they get their shit together, or if they never get their shit together, they decide to stay with somebody forever that can't get it together. You know what I'm saying? That's a nightmare relationship. Who you deal with definitely has a whole lot to do with your success. If you deal with a piece of shit, yeah, you could have been $1 million nigga, but if you would have dealt with a decent woman, you could have been a $2 million nigga. Okay, so figure it out for yourself. Find out what works for you. You know what I'm saying? What works for you might not work for him. You dig? This is why I'm spitting this game to you guys, because everybody don't really understand. There's too many dudes running around here socially awkward. They really don't have the gift of gab. And when it comes to cracking the bitch, they don't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So Dr. Hood is coming in here, and I always got that game. I wake up with game. You understand me? You guys really need to tap in, because this DLG shit is about to blow the fuck up, and you guys better be watching out. You dig? Yeah, let's go.
Fire much, so we don't really think about things that would make us more comfortable. Whereas a woman, that's almost in her nature, I think, to be nurturing, so to speak. And sometimes that may require, hey, I noticed you say your back been hurting. Well, either I'm going to give you that massage or I'm going to get you that massage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there ain't too many women doing that. And you guys got to understand, when you find one that does that, then she's definitely in it for you. You dig? But there's other things. It's no one thing. It's no one person. You got to understand that everybody's different. The same way you mac down this bitch is not going to be the same way you mac down this bitch. Okay? And some bitches ain't even worth talking to. So you're wasting a whole lot of time. You need to prioritize your time and utilize it wisely. The most successful people are the people that utilize their time wisely, and they're effective in the areas that they know that they need to be effective in. Okay? If you're just running around spinning your tires, sticking your dick in all these stupid ass bitches, that don't mean you no good and really not fucking with you the long way, then you're just going to be burnt out in the end. Most of these niggas like this are the niggas that I see asking for fucking 3 ways in jail. Okay? And they're lying about everything. You understand me? You need to really understand. You really need to understand. You dig? Let's get it. Let me see.
There's things like that has it almost gives you a good indication that a woman is into you enough to be paying attention to what might make your life a little bit easier, especially if you regularly do that for her. So, it should be nothing that you have to ask for, right? You may set a standard to where you pay for the dates. That's perfectly fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it shouldn't be a reason why she doesn't come up with other thoughtful things to do for you.
Right.
Okay. What about you, Shan? What are your thoughts, sir? You're on mute, just so you know. I guess we all slipping today.
You see, we all slipping today.
Listen, man. I don't agree with neither one of those 2 slides. If this is about the top signs to let you know that you're being used, fellas, men, what are the top signs? What are the things you should look for? The flags, the indicators to let you know that your woman is using you. These first 2, Shannon doesn't agree with. I just don't. A lot of the times I find that this is a tax bracket conversation. You know, the reality is gasoline per gallon costs the same whether you drive in a Lamborghini or a Toyota Corolla. A gallon of milk is the same for everybody, whether you're a millionaire or you're impoverished. And so, as such, a gallon of milk to one person is a dime as opposed to $1 to somebody else.
Right. Because the same thing that that you're happy over ain't shit to somebody else. You dig? Some people have it to where their finances are under control. Some people don't have an overhead. Some people, they make a whole lot of money, but they got to spend a whole lot of money to keep everything going. So they don't really have the money to just splurge. And some people do. And it's really nothing. Some people want to live that life. It's really exciting when you're splurging and doing all this stuff. But in reality, it could put you in a bad spot when you're doing stupid ass shit and doing shit with your money. And then some people are just so loaded, no matter how much they spend and whatever we do that we're thinking we're doing it big, it's really nothing to them. And they can do that shit every day. And you're scrabbling around trying to scrounge up pennies to take a bitch to Ruth Chris that doesn't even like you. You dig? You're studying for the wrong test. You dig? You really got to figure it out. If a woman's going to use you, she's going to use you. You got to figure out how are you going to use her, and not in a negative way, in a positive way. And if she's not doing anything and she's not trying to build with you and not trying to be a part of your legacy, she needs to get the fuck up from around you. You dig? Because if you got 20 bum bitches around you, pretty soon you're going to have 21 bum bitches around you. Okay. And it's not going to increase the value of you. It's not going to make you look any better. It's going to make you look like a motherfucking rest haven. You dig? Hit him in the face with a bat. Wes Craven. You dig? Let's get it.
So when we talk about, dinner, some people, McDonald's is Mastro's. Going to Ruth Chris Steakhouse is like going to Subway sandwich. So a couple weeks back,
some people got
JR
money.
Was mentioning about a woman going out with him. JR saying, "Look, this is what I do anyway. So you just you're just partaking in my lifestyle that I've already established. It's no big deal to say, hey, bartender, give me another drink." I probably would have ordered another drink anyway, took one sip, left most of the glass full, and walked away.
Ballin'.
Then you got somebody else that says, hey, man, you know what? I got to babysit. You got some niggas that go to the club. They babysit one drink all night. They order, they get vodka and cranberry, and they sit on that motherfucker, and then they go back to the bar and have them add some ice. Because it's melting out. It's a tax bracket conversation when we're talking about being used when it comes to food. So I understand when you don't have a certain, and so it depends on who you're talking to. If you don't have a lot of income coming in and you're counting your nickels, and you have to be a little bit frugal when it comes to where you go and what you do, then yeah, you could see if somebody's kind of like jumping on your tail and trying to get a free meal, whereas other people, it's like, it's no big deal to be like, yo, it would even, for some people, it would feel weird if a woman was trying to pay for his dinner. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm in circles where we play games to figure out who's gonna pay the whole tab. Amongst the men, we like, all right, who did it last time? You did. No, I got, man. Man, pick up your car. I got it. Fighting over a $700 dinner bill.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But if it's a cap, then it's cap too. You got a lot of dudes who can't do that, and then it's a $700 bill. But can you do that shit every day? Well, then you shouldn't be doing it nowadays. I told my son, we got a little jumping box. You know what I'm saying? He been jumping on the box. The little guy, he did it 10 times. He wants to move up he wants to jump on a taller platform. Well, son, do 100. Master that right there. Can you do that 100 times? Okay, well, you don't need to be moving up. You dig? You don't need to be paying for $700 bills if you can't do that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. People will have $1,000 and then they'll spend $100 on some bullshit. Well, you just spent 10% of what you got. And that's what dudes do. You know, they'll have a $500,000 and they want to spend fucking 100,000 on a car. Well, guess what? You just spent 20% of what you got on a car. You dig? So you really got to figure it out, man. Because a rich motherfucker, he's not spending a percentage. He's spending a fraction of a percentage of his shit. He's not spending 3%. He's not spending 5%. He's not spending 20%. And some of you niggas will spend 50%. Some of you niggas got $50,000. You spend $30,000 on a car, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you spending more than, you spending 60% of your shit, you know, in one whop. You dig? And then you wonder why shit slow up. You wonder why your fast money slow up. Okay? So, man, I ain't no rocket scientist, but I understand how this shit works. You got to keep investing that bread and getting it in. When beating around the bush ain't going to get you to learn about how to detect if a woman's playing you, because you can see if she's playing you by her cooperation. And then the establishment should be so big, if she walks away from it, it's not going to affect anything. You feel me? That's the mindset that you got to have. You can't have this simp mentality mindset that's really worried about that. You feel me? If a woman's using you, then she don't need you, and that means you don't need her. And if you don't need her, you need to get her up from away from you, bro, real quick. Like, and that's what needs to happen, because a lot of dudes will be in that same situation and they'll just stay in it, and then they'll cry about it, and then that's what gives girls YouTube content, and then they get to talk about how guys just sit up on panels and cry all day. So don't be a part of that. Be the solution. You dig? Let's get it.
So it really depends. You know what I'm saying? What is important, and I don't know if we're going to get to that, is not so much if she's using you for money and makes you pay. And first of all, ain't nobody making nobody pay for making. Ain't nobody making nobody pay for nothing. Shannon ain't nobody making me pay for nothing. It's just, you know, how
right.
Did you try OfferUp first?
You know, that's what be happening, man. That's what be happening, bro. That's what be happening. That's what be happening, man. You know, ain't nobody gonna make you pay for nothing. The choice is yours, whether you want to fuck with a bride or not. You dig? It's simple. Let me blast off into something else. Let me blast off into something else, man. We're going to get on this pineapple shit. We're going to get on this motherfucking pineapple. The Pineapple Express. You dig? Hit the like and subscribe button whenever you stream this. Don't just leave your boy hanging, man. You know what I'm saying? We up in there. It's the Pineapple Show, y'all. You guys go check it out on YouTube. It's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna do a little reaction to it.
Change that actively.
Okay.
But it is not. Oh my fucking god. Oh, what a fucking day this is.
Hi.
Hi, Leah. How's it been? You made me viral. That's fucking funny.
I did. You made me viral also.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing really good. Like I said, just got out of basic. Right now, since I'm studying to go into being an officer, I'm just working at a pharmacy. I think I'm about to get an operations manager position, but that's whatever. Don't want to bore you with any details, Leah. So,
yeah, man. You know, he's in his biz act. You know, I can't say that it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's jumping on here. I don't know why you would go to school for all these years and all this nuclear physics and, you know, doing all of this just to fuck with a bride on a dating app on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that part looks a little sketchy, but you know, let's give him a little B-roll.
Crying. No, that's what's up. I think I heard a little bit of like what you were saying, but I kind of missed the first half of it. But I'm listening to you talking. You finish and then I'll go.
Okay, sure. Any other questions?
Who, me?
Mel, no, you just got here. How are you gonna have more questions? You didn't ask one question. Mel, you have any other questions?
No, I want you guys to talk because I felt like, you know, on the Pineapple Show, you didn't get that much time, but now we're learning you got a girlfriend. So now I'm like, I don't know, is this messy? I don't know.
It's definitely not messy. At the end of the day, I'll talk the way I want to talk, and if there's any issue with my girlfriend, I'll talk that out with her at the end of the day.
Okay. So Leah, you have some questions for him?
So this guy's got a girlfriend. He's jumping up here, you know, on a dating app. I guess he's gonna try to do it in the professional manner. We'll see how he pulls it off. It really is not the slope that you really want to tread, depending on how quality that this woman is. Now, if she's just another piece of shit, then I can understand it. And if you're a piece of shit, you should understand it. Because if you're a piece of shit, everybody's going to be treating you like this. And if everybody's treating you like this, then you're going to be getting used to getting treated like this. And if you're used to getting treated like this, this is the type of treatment that you're going to be having and you're going to be getting. Okay? So let's find out about his fucking girlfriend and shit. And then we're going to dip to the last joint. And then we out of here, man. I'm going to go get me some drinks and shit and get it in, man. You know how we do.
Him, I don't know.
All right, now, Leah, you may speak.
Ooh. Well, first of all, though, you're not gonna talk to me like that. No, I'm just playing. But in all seriousness, I want to say this though, just like pertaining to your comment of what you said about how I felt like you were like trying to prove that you were better than me or something. Like restate that statement. I just want to make sure that.
A lot of people.
Okay, so this Carlton Banks motherfucker. You know, I go in on motherfuckers on this channel. You know, I do what the fuck I want to do over here.
Are telling me that the reason why you were so quick to dismiss me is because of the fact that I was working as a nuclear physicist at that time. Now, the issue that I see is that immediately after learning this and people are talking to you about it, you immediately came back with, that doesn't matter because I'm in nursing school, as if it were to combat me being a nuclear physicist, which I believe is the issue that a lot of people had.
No, I wouldn't say that. Well, first of all,
so you're insecure just because you want to be a nuclear physicist, but you're in nursing school, so you're just thinking that guys in nursing school are not doing it big or whatever. Like, dude, calm down, man. Calm down. Your journey's your journey. If you're going to complete it, you're going to complete it. You know, it's not going to benefit everybody else, and nobody else is going to live off the perks of some bullshit that you could have did and you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Is you going to complete the task or not? And then why the fuck would you be on here trying to date these brides on here? You know, just some random ass brides. Then you're doing something, you know, you're going to school, you're doing, you know, you're getting through school. You're not just going. Some people just go, but you seem like you're completing it, right? If everything's what it is, you know. So it's just kind of sketchy, bro. You tripping, bro. Your game's not tight. You should have more game about yourself besides this right here.
Say this. I didn't think it's like you were trying to be better than me or of me. What I said was I would have enjoyed you telling me more about yourself, like what you like to do for fun, and just where I was coming from. However, on the other end of the spectrum, I definitely probably could have asked your questions, but I didn't.
So yeah, I watched that video. Well, why didn't you just fucking ask him what he did for fun? Like, I saw that video. To answer your question of what I like to do for fun, once again, I'm a martial artist. I like paintball, anything that gets the heart racing. I love to street race. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I'm a thrill seeker kind of guy.
Yeah, I think.
So you're doing all of this stuff, that's cool, Ain't no shit I want to do. I don't want to go fucking paintballing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to street race. I just want to go to sleep, man. Fuck it. I was going to go get some drinks. I ain't doing none of that shit. We off this alcoholic alligator.
That shit is dope. And I would have been like, okay, we can go paintballing together. Like, I don't know.
Maybe as a group. I don't think my girlfriend would like just you and me going paintball together. Also, I don't know if I want to go paintball one-on-one with you. Might be a little bit unfair.
Well, regardless of that, now to go backwards, and you mentioning me saying that, me being a nurse in school, that's not what I was saying. I wasn't trying to disregard you in your career path, but what I was saying is because I was getting a lot of backlash with people telling me like, oh, she's probably just a bomb girl. Blah blah blah. She's not smart enough for him. So that's where I was coming from. I'm like, no, I'm not really a bottle girl. I'm also not really stupid. I also do a lot. So that's where I was coming from. But I wasn't coming from.
Well, what do you do though? Because you up on here with this lace front, and that shit's just fucking me. It's just so unprofessional and tacky. And yeah, I gotta be that guy. That says that, because I think you probably look a lot more beautiful without it. And when you say that to a woman, you tell her that her hair looks a certain way. I think it's important that you remind her, damn, that was a long one. You remind her that, she's beautiful without that, and she doesn't need that. And if a woman is up under you, and she should feel comfortable without wearing that. So that's a challenge for you fellas, It ain't nothing to make fun of or to be funny about it. You know what I'm saying? But you need to, if a woman is with you and she's not even comfortable in her own skin, then that doesn't say much about you as a man. Those are the words that I chose to say that. So put that shit into context, or take that shit out of context, or take a clip out of that, okay, and react to it
from a place of being like, it doesn't matter what he does because I do this. Like, that's not what I would say.
Okay, you know how the fuck they gonna do. These motherfuckers want to bombard me with all these goddamn ads. We're gonna get it in though. We're gonna get it in. Hit the like and subscribe button. Get up in the chat if you want to get up in the on the stream.
I'm glad that you're able to talk to your about your side in regards to that, because a lot of people, I think, mistook the initial interaction between us and kind of clump that together as those are our personalities. I saw a lot of people say that because of the fact that I wasn't staring at the camera 100% of the time, that I was afraid to speak, which unfortunately...
But you got a girlfriend, dude. Of course you were afraid to speak, dude. Because you don't want to say nothing stupid. You're on here like, what are you even on here for? You're not serious. You're wasting time. And if you're wasting time doing this, you're wasting time doing other shit too. You got to prioritize and make every second count.
I wish was the case, but I really just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I felt like a fish out of water, to be honest. I was like, man, I really don't know what the fuck to say, because I'm really not actually trying to get this chick. Like, bro, it was difficult to continue a conversation that I didn't want to have.
It'll never be difficult for a real motherfucker to have a conversation with anybody. You dig? The hardest shit is to sit up here and have a conversation with my motherfucking self. That's the hard part. Okay? You got people you can interact with, you know, like what? Come on, bro. But it's a lot of awkward motherfuckers. They don't really understand. They don't really have the exposure to this shit, you know. So, hey, you know, it is what it is.
First place, I wanted to see one of my friends have that conversation with you. I just ended up fucking losing because I suck ass at a particular game. So
You suck ass. Okay. Carry on.
Well,
Yeah.
now I know that you can definitely hold a better conversation. That's number one. Number two, I also think it's funny because I feel like this how you were on there fucking around. So was I. I was like, this is totally.
Nah, you wasn't. And you're on here and you're serious. You're looking for a date. This is where you're gonna go. You're trying to get some clout. You know, a lot of times this is all about OnlyFans. You know, how can I get my Instagram up so I can get this OnlyFans? I used to wonder why chicks had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. You know, like, damn, why would a bitch need all that? What the fuck benefit would that do? Like, damn, this shit, you bitch is doing this shit for likes, but those likes are transitioning into OnlyFans careers and shit. You know, because them simp ass niggas that like that shit every day, they trick ass, simp ass niggas, bro. You know, I think that at least 30% of the niggas that like your picture will spend some fucking money with you. These simp ass niggas. You feel me? So, you heard it first.
The giggles, like this is a joke. Was not taking it seriously at all. But I just
wow.
like,
Wow. Like a heart to the chest with this one, Mel. Damn. Stabbed the shit out of Mel. You called Mel.
The shit, dude. You ain't got no girlfriend, dude. Don't try to do no martial arts on me, dude. You know, you think you're fucking Bruce Lee or some shit? You think you're fucking Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme looking ass nigga? Get your fucking ass out of here.
You called Mel a joke. God damn.
No. I was just saying, like, it was fun for me. I wasn't like seriously trying to be in love, like off this dating shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that I was gonna find my soulmate.
Mel, I am so sorry. This is crazy. Wow.
I mean, both
wow.
You too.
Yeah, but I mean, so I also think that's just interesting. I feel like just like the backlash from it was so interesting. I'm like, okay, so now the whole world knows me as a person. Y'all know what I do. Somebody told me I had 3 baby daddies, like all kinds of shit. I'm like, all right,
that's rough. That's rough. Let me address something in the comments. Real quick, let me address something. A lot of them are saying the same thing.
Say the same thing.
A lot of people are asking why I swear so much. Have you ever heard the term mouth of a sailor? I am a sailor. I cuss. I apologize. It's just my personality.
Dude, you sound like Russell Wilson, bro. This is Russell Wilson's brother.
Kind of a cocky asshole. A little bit. I'm kind of a little bit of a cocky asshole.
All right. Well, I don't. Do you guys have anything else to say to each other? Or are you guys good? There's no backlash.
Yeah, man. Anyway, these motherfuckers ain't talking about shit. It's a motherfucking DLG, you dig? It's the shortest one we did so far, man. It's gonna be 50 minutes long, dog. Yeah. Good news. My nigga D Hud said, man, he got some good news and bad news. Be like, let me get the good news. Like, the good news is that there ain't that much bad news. Yeah, man. We out of here, man. You gotta stay up. Peace. Enjoy your weekend.